Hi everyone, today I have a fun little video for you, a fun little tutorial. What I'm doing is I've seen these fabulous little pins that you can buy to put in your cards or your scrapbooks. I was having a really hard time finding these, or the ones that I wanted, until tonight, of course, when I knew I was going to do this video for you. But so I wanted to do a video showing you how you make your own pins so that you can personalize them for whatever you're making. So these ones I picked up are my local scrapbooking store, and they're really cute. Had I found these to begin with, I may not have tried to figure out how to make my own, because this was $1.99 and these ones were $2.49, so it's not bad at all, and they're cute. But before I did that, I made my own that looked like this, and these I'm going to show you first because they're so easy. So what you do for these is you just need to pick up some pins at your local store, some flat pins with flat heads like this. And they come in, the package that I bought came with green and yellow and white and I think and pink. So you just pick those up, and I want to say it's less than $2 for a whole ton of these. And then you can find the embellishment that you want to put on the top, and then glue it on with a strong glue. You could use the glue that I've fallen in love with recently is actually the best glue ever. And I've also used, you could also use a glue dot of some sort. But for this one, we're just going to use something that is already adhesive. These were just a card of floral stickers that I got at my Michael's, and they already have adhesive on them, like I said, so we're just going to stick it to the back of the pin, and that's it. That's simple. If you have something that doesn't have adhesive on it already, like I said, you could just use your own adhesive, so we'll do something like that quick for you. Like I said, just use a glue dot or some liquid glue that you know will hold well, and put it on that flat pin. Super, super duper easy. Put the flower on, then you can put a little rhinestone on top, and that's it. If you can get it on there straight. There we go. So that's another way to do it. Just a simple purple rhinestone pin. And then, now I'm going to show you, if you can't find those flat pins, or if you would prefer to do it a different way, you can also do it like you're making jewelry. You can also use a head pin. I got these head pins at Michael's, and they're just called head pins. I just got the 2-inch size ones, and you can get them in all kinds of colors. And the first thing you'll want to do with your head pin is you'll want to put on a crimp bead. The crimp beads also come in different types. You can get the tube ones. You can get, the ones that I got are just, they just say crimp beads, but they're more circular and they're kind of fancier. They look a little fancier. So I'm just going to put my crimp bead on my head pin. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and crimp it. And you'll need to crimp it twice, and this is just so that, depending on how big the hole is on your decorative bead, it may fall off if you don't have a crimp bead on there first. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on first, and I'm going to crimp it twice, one each way. Crimp it first, and then turn it so that it's long ways, and crimp it again. And then I'm going to go ahead and do this metal piece. And then after you put the metal piece on, then you'll want to crimp bead again. So I'm going to go ahead and put another crimp bead on, and then I'm going to crimp it this one. So I'll crimp it one way, twist it, and crimp it the other way. And that's it. That is all you do to make your own little pin that you can use for a card or for a scrapbook layout, whatever you want to do. You can also use flat beads, so I think I'll do one of these quick for you. I'm just gonna, same idea, you would need a head pin. And then also, if you don't want them to poke their fingers, you can just use an earring back, one of those plastic or rubber ones, and you can go ahead and put that on the end of it, or an eraser tip, just something that you can hide within the card or the layout. This one I'm not going to put a crimp bead at the top because I know that this bead won't come off because it's got a pretty small hole. So I'm just going to, my head pin's bent, so it's not working with me. Here we go. So like I said, you can really match them to each project. This one is purple, so I'll be able to match it to a purple project. Okay, once it's on, then I'll put my crimp bead on, although this one's on there pretty good. I'm still going to put a crimp bead on there so it doesn't fall off. And crimp that bottom. And the crimp tools, like I said, are pretty cheap at Michael's. Couple bucks. You can get them all different colors, sizes. I have little miniature ones too. And that's it. There's your little pin for your card. So to see the project with my pin, look on www.pinkcricket.com. Thanks everyone.